turn this thing off. Nobody wants to hear that fan going on when all this stuff is happening. Let's make sure all everything's all in order. Welcome. Today is a Saturday, May the 8th. It's been a little while since we had a Gym Junto session here, but we are back. Today is kind of an extra day. It's gonna be a lot smaller in terms of how much stuff we're actually doing. As you can see on the side, we've only got 5 things planned. It is an upper body day. It is arm focus for ourselves because we have had quite the week in terms of getting back into lifting and just trying to get sessions in and be as consistent as possible throughout the week. So today is a little bit of an extra day. Had a couple of days with some heavy stuff or with a lot of things involved. So just trying to get some extra work in. Get myself moving a little bit. We've had a couple of days with upper body work where I feel a little tight and sore, so just want to kind of keep adding a little bit without overdoing it too much. So then next week, kind of have the same, but expect to progress just a little bit more. So if we want to progressively overload everything when we go there. So if we're doing 5-6 exercises and you're doing a couple sets for 3 or 4 sets, whatever your work stuff is that you want to plan, that next week we can either stick with it and you can increase the weight a little bit so intensity goes up a little bit, or we can increase the volume a little bit. We can just do a little bit more. I think one big thing that a lot of people fall into this trap of is their first day back or their first week back, because sometimes you actually don't feel that burnout, or you don't feel how exhausted you get until maybe like that 3rd session of the week, maybe 4th session of the week, when you start coming back to be more consistent with stuff. And I feel like that's a big problem a lot of people run into in the gym scene is they come back and they go balls to the wall on that first week, and yeah, it feels great. You feel tired. You might not feel the ill effects necessarily, everything yet, because you're like, yeah, I'm sore, but I can get through this. Well, when you have a couple of days of being sore built on top of each other, and then it starts to affect your sleep, you eat poorly, you go out and do extra things, you drink, you go hang out with friends at the bars, whatever it is, all this stuff kind of builds on top of each other, and so that first week tends to I think really hand it to people and really kick their ass in a bad way, rather than trying to build up some sort of base and just trying to progressively, in a smart way, start taxing their bodies in order to see some results. If you cut that stuff in half, whenever we do athletes, we have return from COVID or any kind of sickness or injury and stuff like that, like they don't just get thrown back in the fire. They get put back close to the fire, in the sense that we cut their reps in half, we cut their sets in half, maybe. We have them do less weight on this stuff. There's no way they can come back from injury and do the same amount of stuff. So why not carry that over from what we do from athletes, and why not carry that over into like a normal population or gen population with everybody else? Just because you're not playing a collegiate sport, or you're not training for spring training or for baseball season or whatever, doesn't mean that you can't train similar to what an athlete does to prepare for their stuff. We want to train movements, not that stuff. So if you want to get good at something, train it and do it, and follow a program, follow some sort of specific game plan when it comes to that stuff. So just to kind of dive into our things today, Zottman curl, hammer curl, band pull downs, easy bar or easy reverse curl, and Skullcrushers. So this is going to be sucky for my forearms and my grip today. So Zottman curl, what that is what we're going to do is you're going to start with dumbbells. because you can't do it without dumbbell, or you can't do it with a bar. But you're going to go bicep curl, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pronate. And so as you curl up, you're going to pronate the weight over, and it's going to be let out just like the eccentric portion of a reverse curl would be. So we're getting a concentric motion on the bicep, and then we're getting an eccentric portion on our wrist extensors. So our what is it, brachialis, radiobrachialis. So we're getting the eccentric motion on that. Also, it's causing us to hold on to the weight a lot longer, so our grip is being taxed. So everything just around the elbow and the wrist is getting taxed even more. It's just trying to build up a little bit extra time. It's only a couple seconds maybe throughout the set, but that stuff adds up and helps out. Hammer curls is just going to be neutral grip dumbbell bicep curls. It looks like we're striking down a hammer when we come down. Band pull downs is going to be band like a tricep extension, so it's going to have a band around the rack somewhere right there towards the top. It's going to be up there, and then we're just going to extend down and pull so that it's a tricep primary exercise. And then we got the easy reverse curl, which is going to be with the easy bar. So, or if everybody at the gym, if we want to use like regular nomenclature, the squiggly bar or the wavy bar, is I've heard it be called many a times with beef at 24-Hour Fitness. I've heard people just say like, yeah, go get the squiggly or the wavy bar. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna go basically in the same position as our finishing Zottman curl. So as we're pronated and we're letting out from the elbow, we're just going to start from there, and now we're actually going to lift up. So now we're getting an eccentric and a concentric portion again on that same musculature, and in that same position that we're getting on the Zottman curl on the second half of that. So after the reverse curl, we're going to pair that up. We got Skullcrushers. Okay, so Skullcrushers, we're going to again use the easy reverse curl bar. So the top three are actually going to get paired together because we can. Mainly because one, we got the Zottman curl, that's dumbbells. Two, hammer curl, dumbbells. Pull down, band, it can go by itself on the rack right about there. And so those are easy to pair together. We're actually going to use the same weight because we're not necessarily today is not a fill the sleeves day for weight. However, there will be an arm farm coming up soon with myself. Still trying to work out if it's going to be here or if we're actually going to broadcast it by the time I'm back in California, and maybe another Junto member or maybe a family member of Coach will be there, and you guys will kind of get a taste, or you guys can see just how hard or how difficult we can make stuff with that, because we'll take a unsuspecting victim for Arm Farm Day, and so we got those three paired together. But yeah, it's gonna be more volume today. So we're just kind of go either to failure or as close to failure as we can get without necessarily not wasting time. But obviously you don't want to pick up fives and just be like, well, I'm going to curl here for 25 minutes straight because I can. That would be a waste of our time. I want to actually get some good workout in. I want the intensity to be relatively moderate. So we want to pick a weight that's going to be able to deliver that for ourselves. So I think before we talked about on the last time we had some kind of arm farm finisher was we're going to do about 20 reps was our max. So our goal is like 10 to 12, maybe 15. Max is thinking like 20, because at that point we should just probably go up in weight and see if we can get 12 to 15, 10 to 12 reps with that stuff, make that intensity more. We're not bodybuilders. Obviously, we're not doing pyramid stuff. We're not doing anything from Arnold Schwarzenegger, but we want to take care of that. So then the last two, easy reverse curl and Skullcrusher, we're going to pair those together because, again, we can. It uses the same freaking bar. So we're just the only thing that changes is we're sitting on a bench for the Skullcrusher and we're lying supine on the bench and we're just activating that stuff. So big technique thing though for today is that we want to kind of focus on, and this is for everybody at home as well, that we want to kind of talk about is when we're trying to do isolated movements, so such as like the hammer curl, the band pull down, the easy reverse curl, Skullcrusher, body movement is supplemental body movement is going to happen. It's like, it's, unless you're being the utmost strict about things, it's going to happen. What we want to avoid is the excessive swaying and momentum of my body in order to promote an extra rep. So if I'm going, I'd rather cut a set 2-3 reps short rather than basically hip thrust forward while standing the weight up and not necessarily get something out of it on the bicep curl and potentially put myself at risk and, you know, for injury or anything. I'd rather just go, hey, how far can I go? Like, being strict about, you know, using some of the stuff. It doesn't always happen. It's not perfect, but that's the goal for today. So starting off with those top 3, we're going to get set up here. We're going to get some tunes blasting. I am going to partake in the what is probably going to be the gym Junto. What's the word I'm looking for? Gym Junto. I don't know, ritual. I guess we're gonna go pre-lift ritual for Gym Junto now. We are gonna partake in some pre-workout. Actually, it's not necessarily pre-workout. Sorry, I lied. It's our good old friends at Optimum Nutrition. It's our amino energy for everyone that wants to take part in that. Also, because it was easy to find, and it's actually, I mean, I enjoy it. It's a good product that I enjoy. I haven't had any issues with it. But it's our we're gonna add our creatine powder to it. So I just recently got back onto the creatine, just as a probably as of this week, just as kind of like a test, really, to see where I can go in training. Kind of being on it. It's something that we've talked about with athletes before, because it's really beneficial for them if we're trying to curb and get some good training in, especially in the off season. Now we've got athletes coming back from injury. We've got athletes that are looking forward to next season. So we're really trying to like help them out and be like, hey, if we're gonna be training really, really heavy and hard during the summer and into the fall, let's give ourselves the best possible advantage when it comes to some of this stuff. And athletes, as long as it's, you know, as long as it's safe or as long as it's clean, creatine is arguably the, I don't know if you can argue it, but it's like the most researched supplement that people partake in. So if anyone's a creatine hater out there, you can shove it. But we're gonna do two scoops of amino energy. Right now, I'm going through. Since I just started, we're going through a little bit of a load, maybe excessive load. I don't know. We're playing around with it. It's not. I haven't had any ill effects with this yet, and this will probably be the last day that I do it, or that I have to do it. But we're going for a little bit of. We're going for a 9 gram. Well, it's 10. Let's just say it's 10. That's 9. I don't have a scale or a calculator. Eyeball test. I can't even see it here. Voila. Bam. It's like Emerald Lagasse over here. Anybody know what happened to Emerald Lagasse, by the way? I mean, the guy went from making pots and pans and screaming at you at the Food Network channel to disappearing. I grew up on Emerald Lagasse, so. Let's see, who do we got in there today? Oh, we have the username, another viewer. We got Nightmare Fuel, and we got Goichi88 in here with us today. All right, we're gonna mix this. We're gonna mix this up once we get that shut. So the big thing about amino energy, again, today's workout is gonna fly by. Because one, Goichi's got streaming coming up soon, and I'm late on my own. But also, we're not looking to spend a ton of time with this stuff today. This is not a come and sit in the gym for 2 hours workout. This is literally 30 minutes at the very most. Like, we from the time we do warm up, like this should not take more than 25 minutes. If it takes 30 minutes, that's whatever. It's only a few extra minutes. But if this goes over 30 minutes, then you are gymming wrong. Yeah, you're doing it wrong. So we're mixing this up because nobody likes grainy liquid. I'm sure Nightmare feels getting a kick out of this. He's loving every second of this. Should probably keep this in focus so it doesn't, so we can all know that I'm working on my bartending skills. Serve up everyone a nice shaken, not stirred martini. I don't know, is that how James Bond liked it? Goichi or Nightmare? Any of you guys know? Is that how James Bond liked it? You liked it shaken or stirred on the martini? Let's see here. We're gonna get some tunes today. We're gonna go for. We're actually gonna go for. We're gonna go back to our EDM playlist today. That was actually a popular. Well, I don't know if it was popular. It was popular for me, and I'm the one that has to listen to it while I lift. So, let's see. Free. Yep, there we go. I think this is the one. But you know what? Let's try a different one. Why not? Let's try a different one. Let's go for it. Yeah, it sounds like it starts pretty good, so why not? Go for gold, right? All right. First rules of the gym: tie your shoes. Second rule: make sure everything's good. We got pre-workout. Third rule: warm up. Well, third rule: music. Fourth rule: warm up. Fifth rule: kick some ass. So that's where we're gonna go. So let's get this all situated, and we'll get some music started. I'll get shoes tied, and we'll get going with everything. All right, here we go. Bring back the music, coach. I'm trying. I'm trying. Come on, coach. Where's the music? It's coming. Music is coming. All right. All right. There it is. It's back. Jeez, coach, you suck at this music thing. I know. Oh, okay. Okay. That was a little powdery. A little powdery. Oh man, this is the music that Beef break dances to. Go ahead and comment like if you want to see Beef breakdance in an upcoming video of Jim Junto, or just Junto and any day. All right, so we're just going upper body. We're just going to go straight upper body warm up today. So we're going to go a little supinated external rotation for our arms. Just trying to open up this chest. Get that shoulders working. Get that upper back fired. You can go band pull apart. Go single arm external rotation, so we're going to hold isometrically with my right now. I'm going to go left. Switch. Since we're doing a lot of reps, or we're doing moderate reps today, we're going 3 sets of everything. All right, we're going to go pass-throughs and around the worlds. Okay, you know what? Let's do a little bit of double band bicep curl warm up, okay? Got them out, why not? Coach is not afraid. Like Kevin McAllister, I'm not afraid anymore. Oh yeah. All right, you ready for this? Pre-workout's been chugged. Nightmare Fuel's ready to go. Goishi's ready to go. Coach is ready to go. So let's do this shit. Right as the beat's gonna drop too.
It's all about humanity.
So we're gonna curl up, rotate over, let it out, elbows in to stay tucked into my side.
It's all about humanity.
Shoulders gonna be pinned back, chest is open. Just moving through that elbow joint. It's already kicking ass.
It's all about humanity.
Now, Triceps list is gonna kick my ass. Never love an ass. It's all for everyone else. Well, and for me, I'm gonna do one walk around with Bicep. So. Alright, hammer curl. One of the popular methods is to alternate. You can. You get some more rest in between repetitions per arm. But fuck that. No, not today. We're just going to go straight up. One down. Two to go. One thing while we're only doing 5 exercises today is primarily, turn that down a little bit while we're talking. So we think about our our isolated movements. So arm farm stuff, we're working smaller muscle groups than what we would if we're squatting, pressing overhead, deadlifting, and all that. So the biggest thing is we're trying to get work in these other areas and grow them, but it's not as big of a group as my glutes. It's not as big as my quads, my hamstrings. So right now, the work capacity is lower, and they get fatigued easier. Also, we're supplementing exercises that just build off one another, use the same similar musculature, so it's going to fatigue faster. Also, another reason for the creatine is to help training last longer and better. All right, here we go, round 2. Round 2 and 3 for everything. Don't know how many reps we're gonna get. It's a mystery. It's like waking up in the morning after you had Del Taco or Taco Bell. It's a mystery of what you're gonna get. Oh, we gotta turn that shit up. That can't be that low. Yeah. There we go. Gotta get hyped on a Saturday for some reason, something. 1. Woo. Burns so good. Oh, God, that's where we're getting on that one. Damn.
That's right. TurboTax Free Edition is free. Free.
Hey, speaking of TurboTax, tax is right around the corner. Get your shit done, everyone. Including me, because I haven't done them yet, so. Preaching to the choir here. Alright, here we go. Second round hammer curls. Can't look at you right now. Too busy getting swole. And out of control, baby. Don't look at me like that, Nightmare. Stop staring at me like that. Oh, shit. Fucking it. This is a midstream PSA. We are officially 30 minutes away from the one, the only Goichi streaming live. So once I'm done lifting, go to your bathroom break, grab your favorite snack, might be bagel bites, it might not be, and sit your ass back down for Goichi in 30 minutes. Oh shit. I'm really kind of just doing this pump so I can get a good vein so I can go donate plasma and cash in on that stuff right now. Gotta give them a good vein to work with here so they don't think I'm crazy. Alright, enough stalling. Third set, here we go. Come on! Oh man, I love Koichi and Nightmare Field. Speechless. Alright, we got reverse curl, and we've got tricep extension or Skullcrushers to finish off the day. 3 sets of both. Make sure you use a clip on the easy crowbar. It's easy for that stuff to fall off. No one needs to break a toe. No one needs to do that.
I heard some things.
Like what?
Well, I heard things too.
Like the kid who was prep school bound took 3 bullets.
Oh yeah, come next.
Mobile clothing consumption has doubled.
Oh, come on, you can't do this. Not on the last set.
We can change that.
I am going to change this.
What we make better?
Here we go. Alright, set one done. Holy hell. Alright, do a second set.
You wonder how I grew this way. You think I'm someone to be safe, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your own once you cover all my bruises and battle scars, but it always stays the same. Can't make the things I like to face.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Wait.
Never change, never change. Oh, you will break your back to make me feel it.
Come on.
I stopped asking for forgiveness. If you should know, only portrait with the angels. Feel to go, but you keep trying to get to love. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should be guilty and change my ways. Bodies in my way, so I didn't need to make them break.
Alright, one more set.
And they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.
No, sorry, turn the phone off. Oh, shit. Holy crap. Holy smacks. Thank you to Legit to quit. Well, that last set, I'm not gonna lie, that last set sucked. That hurt the entire time, and not a lot of reps were completed, but definitely keeping the rest, like trying to keep rest intervals in check, is somewhat important. For our arm farm, you're gonna get volume in, you're gonna get the work in, but if we really want to kind of like hammer down some of the stuff, it's no different than like our regular training where, you know, we have a minute interval, we have 2 minutes or more when we're lifting for strength purposes, you know, for like real pure strength or whatnot. But yeah, this one kind of kicked my ass today. This is like my fifth training session this week, so I'm ready. My arms are ready for a break for tomorrow for Mother's Day. And so happy early Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, all the Junto moms. I know we said it last night in our live stream. Also, be sure to check out our live stream every Friday night, sometimes Thursday, depending on what we all got going on. So keep a lookout on that. Stay up on our social media, the Instagram, Twitter, our YouTube page for our videos that post. We all hope that you guys enjoy our videos, and you guys like and subscribe to everything. If you feel like donating or adding to the podcast or taking a look at our wish list, If I'm not mistaken, it's it's either coming or it's already on our link tree, or it might be in our link tree from our Instagram or Twitter, or you can probably check it out at any of our social medias through YouTube. I know Beef was working on that. We appreciate all the assistance and all the support that everyone gives us. And we officially have got 14 minutes. Excuse me, we got 13 minutes, and we've got 20 seconds as of right now until Goichi goes live. He's going to be playing some games today, streaming, providing some good quality content, making you laugh, hopefully not making you cry. Don't think he's a tearjerker today. But thanks for joining for the Junto podcast. Hope you guys like some of the clips that we're going to get from this, and enjoy. Have a great weekend, guys. If I can figure out how to end the stream.